Glad to have you with us from Dallas, Texas at Gerald J. Ford Stadium as a couple of teams square off in the Serve Pro First Responders Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will have the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
On the ground with the counter. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Lockett. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to it.
The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the return, it's Fuentes. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So Texas State's offense has the ball for the first time. Offense in a split backfield. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry up. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Smith. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Lockett. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Got the quick completion. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Give to the single back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Lockett. Getting some heat. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Fuentes. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Texas State, 10. UTSA, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The RPO, it's complete. On the move is the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lockett. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UTSA! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
10, UTSA 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the first down. The Bobcats are flying down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with it.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now, I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Lockett coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. He wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Lockett. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Smith. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
UTSA.
They'll throw it on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the First Responders Bowl. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the First Responders Bowl.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the Roadrunners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Roadrunners are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to pass, it's Lockett. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Connection to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bobcats want to move quickly. Out of the gun to give to the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And they got him for the sack.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. One bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. To throw, it's Lockett. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
And talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. To the air on first down. Finds his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lockett. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. The give from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Powers through the defender. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Looking for a man. It's Lockett. Pressure coming. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Roadrunners will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Give to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll throw. throw on 3rd and short. Takes the easy one to the back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Jennings. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, is still short of the 1st down. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner goes down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
Yeah, and you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win, make some plays for it. Go.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
Timeout, UTSA.
Gets it out fast. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Knocked off his feet. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This for the lead and very likely the win. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now they regain the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee? What happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.